is Tom online?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Where it is?
You're on mute, Janice.
You, okay, okay, I will,
There is some terrible feedback on your end, Janet.
okay, pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Act of 2023, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, signed into law on March 29th, 2023, this meeting will be conducted via remote participation. No in-person attendance by members of the public will be permitted. To participate in the public hearing portion of the meeting, please click to the link below and join the webinar. Okay.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The first agenda item is an introduction to our Assistant DPW Director, but she is not available this evening, so I'd request that we pass over that item. And Owen, if it's okay with you, can you make me co-host? I believe we have one representative from the applicant, James Almonte, who will be participating as a participant for a short period.
Okay, he will be representing Kimball Sand?
I believe so. I'll ask him when it's time.
Well, that's the only applicant we have this evening, isn't it?
Correct. We have the meeting minutes from October 18th to consider for approval.
Has everyone read the minutes of the meeting from the last meeting of October 18th?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Tom? Tom,
you're on mute. Tom, you're on.
It wasn't cooperating. Yes, I have read the minutes.
Okay, I just got a call from Ron Doucette. I don't know if he's trying to get on or what.
I don't see him waiting in the attendees.
Okay.
Would you like to call for a motion to approve the minutes of the 18th?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Tony,
I'll make a motion.
Tony, would you make a motion?
Tom just did. I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Tony, yes.
Yes.
Tom, what do you say? I don't think Tom is with us. Tony, what do you say?
Yes.
I say yes.
I heard Tom in the affirmative.
Okay. All set. Okay, who is representing Kimball Sand?
I believe James, are you here for Kimball Sand?
Yes, I am. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
You're the best one we can hear, James.
Okay. Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little choppy.
I'll set the table very quickly, Madam Chair, if that's all right.
I can hear and see everybody.
We received a earthwork permit renewal application from Kimball Sand. The public hearing was properly posted 21 days in advance of tonight's hearing. We received copies of all of the certified abutter notifications from the applicant, who was kind enough to do that. Thank you, James. And the Public Works Department has no concerns or comments relevant to the renewal of the earthwork permit for Kimball Sand. I'm not sure if the applicant has any inquiries, comments, or narrative they want to share.
Do you have any questions, Tony?
None.
Tom?
No, no.
We're just curious. You know, it's looking good there. When do you feel as though you're going to be finished? James?
Well, I talked to Wayne today. And you know, he gives me the same answer I get every year. It's basically a lot of it's economy dependent, and you know, it's roughly probably 2 to 5 years max, probably more in the 2 to 4, 2 to 3, 2 to 4 year range.
Oh, 'cause, wow, you got a big
But
hole there.
yeah, I mean, not much has changed here. It's, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You're right down to street level almost.
Yeah, pretty close. It kind of slopes up towards the back, but we're getting close. He's been predominantly working that back left-hand corner of the site. If you're looking at it from Route 20, that's kind of been their area of focus. But yeah, they're getting close. But there's still a fair amount of material there.
Good. How much money are we holding on the bond for that, Scott?
I would have to look into that, Janet. I don't have that in front of me. I'm not
Okay.
sure if.
I know it kind of goes from year to year.
Mhm. Are you familiar with that value, James, or no?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know either.
I don't, I,
Off the top of my head, and
I
you
can
know, I think
send
they're
that to
fine.
I can send that to the board tomorrow or Monday.
okay. Okay, do we have any hands and any raised hands? Anybody want to speak?
This is for the attendees. Any attendees in the audience want to participate in the public hearing with comment?
Okay, and the bond will, okay, the bond will stay the same amount.
Correct.
Okay. Tony, what say you?
Approved.
Can we have a
Tom, what
motion?
say
Can we have
you?
a motion? Can we, Madam Chair, can we have a
Oh, we
motion?
need a
to approve?
motion, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Tony,
I
can you
would-
make a motion, please?
Sure. I'll make a motion that we renew the bond and the permit as noted in the record.
Okay,
Second,
Janet says yes, all three say yes.
Tony, yes.
Okay,
yes.
the
Excellent.
motion's been approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank
I'll
you,
do
and
I'll
see
do
you
a
next
roll.
year.
Okay,
Thank you, James. Have a good evening.
thank you, James.
Thank you.
Okay, now where are we? Any other business we should be concerned about?
Yeah,
next meeting?
there's our next scheduled meeting is on March 14th. And regardless of whether we have an applicant or not, I would like to conduct that meeting. I'm proposing a bylaw change at the upcoming town meeting in April for the earthwork bylaw. There are just two pieces of it that I would like to change. One, the public hearing advance notice. Currently, bylaw requires 21 days, which is unique. Most boards and committees and commissions require 14 days notice.
Wow.
I would like to do the 14-day notice. It's a challenge when you have month-to-month meetings. The other change that I'm proposing is to only require a public hearing for new permits and amendments to renewals. Just a standard renewal that has no change to a bond value or a scope of the work. I'm proposing that just be a simple meeting. That takes the onus off an applicant such as Kimball Sand to have to continually go through the same process when nothing has changed. Tony had mentioned that in the event people had concerns with the continuance of the permit, that we add public comment to the agenda of every meeting. That allows the publics to comment on a meeting agenda item, such as a simple renewal if they have concerns, but it doesn't burden the applicant with the onus of advertising and notifying the abutters properly when it's just a simple renewal.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
So I'll put that on the agenda for our next meeting. I'll email it out so you get an opportunity to read it. It'll be an official version, like it's going to be on the warrant for town meeting. We'll talk about it again. I just wanted to be aware of it in advance that next meeting I'd like to address that topic.
So we have to go before town meeting to do that?
Yes, I can speak on behalf of the board, or you can, Janet, or the code and bylaw committee will voice about it.
Okay.
It's an easy and benign process, and I'm happy to help you through it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Oh,
should be relatively straightforward.
Yep.
okay.
That's
There
all I
anything-
had, Madam Chair.
Is there
You
any,
get to go
is there
sooner.
any other business we should
home.
bring before the board?
Janet, for the record, I'd just like to amend the Kimball Sand motion. I dug out the bond amount. It's $47,000. So when we type up the minutes, we can include the amount of the bond of $47,000.
Oh, okay,
That's what I have in the latest
okay.
record.
I don't have the recent,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I wouldn't say mine's recent. It's several months old. It's the last one Fred did.
but it never changes.
Yeah, it would still be the same.
Yep,
You'd have
okay,
to vote a change.
okay, so.
Thank you for the clarification, Tony.
Okay,
I have
so,
nothing else, Madam Chair.
so do we have to, amend the old one and put this new one in?
The way that Tony made the motion was it was renewal as to the record, and the record clearly shows a $47,000 bond. So you don't need to
Okay.
amend the vote. There was a motion clarification, not an amendment, really, what Tony just did. So we're still good and valid.
Okay, okay. Okay, is there anything else we should be considering?
Mark your calendars for March.
March 14th. We have no applicants, but we're
Thank
gonna have
you.
a discussion, right?
Oh,
That is correct.
Tom, welcome back, Tom Beal.
so- Yeah, well, we're still chugging along, you know.
Okay, does,
My-
Tony, would you make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Sure, if no one else has any other questions, comments, I'll make a motion that the Earthworks meeting of February 8th be adjourned.
All those in
Second.
favor?
Tom, second, okay.
All those in favor?
Yes,
Okay, yes,
Yes.
yes.
All right. Thank you all.
nice.
Thank you, Scott.
Yep.
Thanks,
Have a good
Scott.
evening.
Take care. Take care,
Thanks.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you,
Yep, bye.
Tony.